Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Thursday, the 8th of July, 2021. We've got Lightseers Tarot, fortune reading cards, retro spirit, oracle, guidance cards, and just a little bit more than that. So let's get into it. We're tuning into the energy atmosphere of the day. I'm still into oracle cards right now. They're just really calling to me. So our first is... Ooh, Sun, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. The enormous growth right now. You know the Sun in Tarot, it's the happiest card of them all, right? So here we have it in the Oracle as well. And then coming with it is Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Boy, emotional upheaval. It's getting some airtime right now. Lots of people are talking about it. And in one-on-one personal readings, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're talking about and moving through. I feel that there is a huge astrological connection to the way that we are feeling emotionally right now in the present. So if your cauldron of emotion has been stirred up, it's a great opportunity. Really, there's something burning off. And, you know, quite literally, the sun's rays of love, bliss, joy, and happiness could be burning off energies that are causing us to withhold the love and joy even from ourselves. Whoa, right? Why would we do that? And yet we catch ourselves doing that, don't we? Whether it's vulture thoughts or the way we're talking about things, consider it. Offer it to the transformation of fire. And then coming with these cards, we have, look at this, more sunshine. See, the sun's on our side there. You know it. Happiness. Everything started in the brilliant clarity and light of the sun usually produces great reward. So I sense that we're stepping up to our own transformative fire. And while we may have some things to offer to that fire, there's no big deal about letting it go. There is no real emotional upheaval to letting go of something that would inhibit or limit the joy that we are capable of celebrating within ourselves and offering to our environment. Very nice start to the reading there, I'd say. All right, let's get into tarot. Let's get into Lightseers. I do want to share that the shuffle on this deck was unusual today. Large clumps of it were falling out onto the floor, almost as if it did not want to be shuffled. Usually when that happens, I switch up the deck. I figure I need to change it out. Something else is calling. But Lightseers really wanted to be with us today. So I'm kind of connecting to these oracle cards in the way this deck shuffled today. I have a feeling we're doing some beautiful spiritual journey work. So our first card is, well, 10 of Wands. Hey, why not set down a burden if you can, right? You know, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands are often looked upon somewhat unfavorably. You know, the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups get a whole lot of celebration when we see them, as if they are happier 10s than the other two. So here we are with the 10 of Wands. Its core meaning is to set down a burden. And I feel that the 10 of Wands is a celebration of our journey, emotional upheaval or not. And certainly there is that in a journey. We all experience it to some degree, and it makes great contrast for us so we can truly appreciate the sunshine, right? And how we make that sunshine. So the 10 of Wands is kind of a reminder of how we got here into this brilliant clarity, into this transformative fire, and into the love and bliss that is charging our atmosphere, even in spite of how the energy atmosphere may be bearing down on us and how we are feeling in the bearing down of that energy. You know, it's like you got to press some grapes to make some wine, right? And we may be pressing out some of the emotional upheaval. And it can look or feel like the Ten of Wands, but the Ten of Wands is the completion of a journey. It's a collection of the Ace of Wands to the power of 10, which is a tremendous amount of passion, right? Creativity, enthusiasm, optimism, our skills and our talents. So it's a very worthwhile and celebration worthy 10 in tarot. So I say embrace this 10 of Wands. Be in appreciation for being able to set down all those wands, right? Because it marks every step of the journey for us. Coming with, now how sweet is that? King of Pentacles. Now there's a being in tarot who can appreciate good old-fashioned 10 of Wands style journey, because he's all about celebrating the now moment. And in Lightseer's Tarot, I feel such a connection to this king and the Strength card, because here he sits with this wolf next to him, and the atmosphere there, the environment on the card is relaxed, it's warm, it's welcoming. He's holding the Ace of Coins, which, as you know, is a gateway of opportunity. And look, we're walking right to it here on the 10 of Wands. This is the reward of that journey, to be as this king, to celebrate now, to be at ease, in grace, relaxed, comfortable, and in excited anticipation for the oncoming, while absolutely enjoying the now present moment. Coming with our king. There it is. There's the emotional upheaval. 3 of Swords. I know it's one of the shock cards in tarot, and to a person, no one likes to see it. And here's yet another invitation to celebrate it. Now, the scene on the card, obviously, you're looking at emotional pain, loss, and sorrow. And in traditional tarot decks, you see 3 swords penetrating a heart. And the point of those 3 swords being there is that we're pulling them out. We're healing. It's pain, loss, sorrow of the past, the journey already walked and done, experienced, learned from, and so on. And that's all wrapped up in that beautiful 10 of Wands, and celebrated by this amazing king who may be gazing upon the path of the past and appreciating the sunlight along the way and the sunlight that is here right now. So we may have some reminders. I do want to point out that, as I mentioned, in traditional tarot, there are 3 swords usually penetrating this heart, and you don't see swords in this heart. There are scars, there are marks, yes. The marking of the journey, right? I passed this way once before, twice, thrice. And, you know, ultimately we've gained a lot of wisdom from these 3 of Swords experiences. And they have made this journey of the 10 of Wands an adventure and quite fulfilling, even when it's stung a bit. So we can celebrate and appreciate that. Clarifying our 10 of Wands, we have, oh, nice. What an excellent card to come next in the lineup of cards, because here's the 3 of Swords and now the 4. And look, there's that heart from the 3 in the nest, and we are at rest. We are at ease, peace. We are in grace. And this is a card of preparation, so it's perfectly placed with our 10 of Wands. So if we have reached the fulfillment on this 10, then we are in preparation for what comes next. And that's what the 4 of Swords is about. It's rest, relaxation for the spiritual warrior within the spiritual journey. It's a time of healing. It's a super strong and stable foundation as well. Clarifying our king. Beautiful. Ace of Coins, the doorway. You know, he's holding it there in his lap. He's contemplating what's next, what's in the oncoming. And here's the universe saying, you require resources? Here you go. It's all right here for you. And as I shared with you recently, I heard another tarot reader call this card the gateway or the doorway to forever. And that really moved me when I heard that. And it resonated profoundly for me out of this tarot card. So with an attitude of appreciation here and all this bliss, love, light, transformation on the table in the oracle cards, with a little bit of reminiscing and hindsight off the 3 of Swords, there's great appreciation for how we prepare for taking the next step, and we do it like a master, like the King of Coins. Very stable, well considered, exceptionally grounded, and with a sense of freedom here, because that Three of Swords is in the past, remember? And we've come a long way since that type of experience was unfolding for us. Does it touch us occasionally now, today? Sure. But for much shorter periods of time, because we have this level of self-mastery that the king is representative of. And we have the divine and cosmic gift of the universe at our back supporting us, right? Clarifying the three. Yeah, look at that. How exquisite is that lineup of cards? So here's the star, and look at the light in her heart center, and the strand of light going into the divine, into the heavens, you know? This is a beautiful exchange of energy. Gosh, it would be like seeing the Two of Cups right here, wouldn't it? Because here we are offering the whole of our heart to the all of the all that is in the universe. And then there's the universe handing back even more in the Ace of Pentacles for us, and putting a whole lot of sunshine and transformation on the fire that lives right here in the center of our being. All right. Gorgeous cards today, and I feel it's great encouragement for how far we've come, where we are right now, and where we've set our sights. You can consider all this sunshine a beautiful lantern into the oncoming. Let's take a look at what's going on behind the scenes. From the bottom of the deck, we have oh goodness, Two of Cups. There it is. Boy, this card, day after day, it continues to show up for us. I'll share with you that in a personal reading that I did today, actually, the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups fell out of the deck within that reading, and I felt intuitively into this card, or these two cards, in a different way. And I felt the development of the Ten of Cups, because, you know, that's where we're headed in the suit, right? One of the happiest cards in tarot. Everybody loves to see the Ten of Cups. We welcome it even. And what I was noticing when I saw the two cards come out, the Eight and the Two of Cups, what I was noticing was in the Eight of Cups, someone's always walking away, and it's another card that, believe it or not, people don't like to see turned over in a tarot reading, because it's always spoken of as we've turned our back on something, or someone's walking away. And what I saw when the two cards were together was us walking toward our 10, and we still had some concepts in development here on the two. So that really showed great progress. It moves me now as I look at this two. And in most twos in tarot, the people are not touching, they're about to. And here in Light Seers, we have two people holding hands, and look at the rainbow come out of the hands, or the rainbow come out of the cups to the hands. And this is something in development. This is how we are conceptualizing, preparing for what's next in our Four of Wands, perhaps. And then we have the Fool. Yeah. Sweet. Yes. What's next? The Fool. An adventure. You know, stepping through the gateway, through the doorway here, even on the Ace of Pentacles. This is us embracing new concepts, new ideas, and we have that to offer wherever we're going next. And then last but not least, the Knight of Wands. Well, there's some more fire, some spiritedness, some more adventure, and, you know, it's great momentum, enthusiasm, yet again. And it's like this 10 transforming to this Knight, skipping right over the page and going into the Knight of Wands, and bringing all the blessings of the journey on the 10 to the now. Now remember, these three cards represent what is in the unseen, but what is in Two of Cups development for the day, which inspires great and brand new adventure. Lovely stuff, right? Okay, angel answers. Ask a question. Let the angels whisper to you. Ooh, haven't seen this one in a while. We have the Trust card. Trust yourself. Success. You can see it. You can see the development of that, the ever unfolding ripple of success. Remain positive. That's your fuel for your fire. And that's what gets returned to you off the sun cards here, the Ace of Coins, the King of Coins. Remain positive is an investment in this moment, and it blesses us further on. And then we have, if you believe. And that, to me, speaks to the star. What are you keeping the faith for? Yeah. Great question. All right. Our affirmation for the day is, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. And boy, does the universe ever deliver. So the road may be a bit rough and rocky with some emotional upheaval that's really just attempting to pass off the foundation. Being at ease, peace, and in grace allows that to happen in a way that keeps us connected to the beautiful sunshine pouring into our life. So while we maintain the appreciation, the universe can continue to deliver more of what's in the heart space for us. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Thursday. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste.